Our next NEA Heritage Fellow is Phil Wiggins. Phil is from Tacoma Park, Maryland, and he is a virtuoso on the acoustic harmonica. He was born in Washington, D.C., and he is a longtime fixture in the Piedmont blues community. He learned and he performed alongside blues and gospel artists like Flora Moulton, Archie Edwards, Wilbert Big Chief Ellis, as well as National Heritage Fellows John Jackson, Warner Williams, John Cephas. Phil has a passionate dedication to teaching and mentoring and advocating. He has taught blues in schools, served on nonprofit arts boards. He has been a cultural diplomat who has performed on multiple continents on behalf of the U.S. State Department. And for his extraordinary mastery of the blues harmonica and contributions to American music, the National Endowment for the Arts honors Phil Wiggins.
It's an advantage to being local, huh? All right. I have to say I'm pretty amazed to be standing here this evening. I never imagined when I was a kid and with my tour harmonicas trying to figure out how to make music on them, huffing and puffing on these tour harmonicas, that this 3 inches of metal and wood would take me to every continent except Antarctica. And so that's pretty amazing. When you've been as far away from home as I have been in my playing life, you think a lot about home. And when I think about home, my first association with that word, I guess, is from hearing my mother talk about home. And whenever she talked about home, she was talking about Titusville, Alabama. And I could tell if she was thinking about home or that she was talking to my grandmother because her Alabama brogue would come back really strong. And I remember when I left home to go to college, I went to live with my aunt and uncle in New Jersey, and my mother gave me this patch quilt to take with me. My aunt and uncle, they didn't have an extra bedroom for me to sleep in, so I slept on the floor for 2 years under this patch quilt that my mother gave me, that my grandmother had made. And I remember my mother looking at that patch quilt and saying, well, that's Aunt Precious, that's the dress she wore to prom, and that's the suit that Bro Wilson wore at graduation, and and I thought, that patch quilt is an amazing symbol of this country that we call home. It's a strange time to be thinking about that and to be feeling about that, and I'm so happy to be a part of this celebration because it celebrates what that patch quilt symbolizes. It symbolizes this patch quilt of beautiful, deep cultures from all over the world that came to make up this country that we call home. And it's not that home that these folks that are going around waving Confederate flags that they want back. It's the home that is represented by all these wonderful artists and craftspeople that made the country that I am glad to call home. Thank you.